Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to look at some banded hip mobility exercises that you can do to help free up your hips, to help you run faster, access better range and improve your general resilience on the field. So simply all you need is just one of these stretchy elastic bands, nice and heavy, because we're going to open up the hip. And all I want you to do to start off with is place it right up into the crease of your hip and then work yourself out till you feel a little bit of tension. Once you've got a little bit of tension, you're just going to rock that hip this way out to the side and just feel it stretch and pull that hip open. What we're getting here is a capsular distraction, so the hip is going to open up, and when we open up that hip, it's going to let it move a lot easier, and it's going to put fluid into the joint and kind of like WD-40 and help open it up really, really nicely. So that's the first one, that's the lateral. And then we're just gonna, I'll swap legs. Then we're just gonna bounce in front. And what you wanna do is probably 1 to 2 minutes of these each side, but I'm gonna get it now to pull my hip forward. So this is really gonna help open up the hip flexor. And we can lean slightly to the side, like so, or even push our arms up overhead, and that'll really help open up this hip joint. Super, super nice here, and it makes you just want to hang out for a long time. And then the last one that we're going to do is we're going to pull our hip out of the socket away from ourselves. This is such a nice one, and it's going to help again give that hip freedom of range. So all you have to do is just loop your foot through the band and then just work yourself back, and then you'll feel it want to pull your hip forward. When you've got there, you've got really good tension. And then you can just let it sit for a minute. And the reason why this is so important is that when sprinting and playing sport and stuff like that, our joints just take such a battering. There's so much compression in the body, and compression is not good for sprinting. We need to be loose and we need to be fluid and fast on the field. So these are some really simple go-tos that all you need is a fixed anchor point, and you can just work that hip in and out and get it feeling. You can even roll yourself onto the side if you get a tight lower back. Just let it open up that hip for you. Really, really nice, really effective, easy, low-cost hip mobility exercises. So my advice, get a band, get these 3 simple ones in, a minute each side before you start any of your workouts, and it's going to really open up that quality and access a lot of speed.